hello. Oh, it's chilly. It's so cold. We got the window. Oh, I should open Twitch. Hey. I should see what's going on the website I'm actually streaming on. What am I doing? Where am I going? Oh, there they are. Oh, they weren't there yesterday. Oh, that's cool. It now gives me subscribers and sub points. Wonderful, wonderful. Anyway, today... Oh, I didn't capitalize snark. Can I change this? I can. Oh, don't spill the tea on your computer, you idiot. Let's do that. Okay. Now I feel better. Welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I have not played this game before. I've seen bits and bobs over the course of several years, since I think the original came out. I remember watching, like, a demo for it. Very interesting game, and I cannot wait to argue with the narrator. But I thought it'd be a nice, fun little break for Baldur's Gate. Something I could do in a couple of streams, really. So let's begin. The end is never the end is never the end is never the end is loading.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
That's not my name. My name is Adia.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
How much does it pay?
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-ripping, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Are there benefits?
And Stanley was happy.
Can I get this job? Are they hiring?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Oh, cool. Free day.
No one showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clear.
It's like a business snow day.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
For the
But as he came to
longest
his wits
time.
and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
For the longest, if you say goodbye to me, do not. I can't hit those high notes. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe. I don't know. This seems very
No
apocalyptic.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Can you see me? Where are you? Are they in this plant? Can I jump? Number one, dad. That's a bit self-aggrandizing, but we'll see. We all say what we want to say. See, this person also... Oh. I thought this was going to say number one, dad. I don't know who farted. But I know someone named Hoof Hearted. He's a good deer. Oh, now see, these two people didn't get the memo that they shouldn't duplicate cups. Be my Valentine. No, thank you. I'm taken. Does this just say fuck? All I could see is FU. Oh, fuel? Alright. I hate Mondays. Don't we all? Don't we all? Surely one of these doors will be open.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do I have to, though? Do I have to go to the door on the left? I mean, sure. Why not? Lead me like a puppet, Mr. Narrator. I am yours to control.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Do not alter.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Shut up, I'm trying to read. What to do about 432? At least I have weekends off. That's pretty nice. Complete today's unfinished refleet. This is the most, like... It clicked. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, the poor fire guy. Oh. Well, they have to fire him first. Violet James, you are fired. How come I'm not... Oh, it's up there. I thought I would be blocking it. Ooh, a boat. I'll take the boat, please. One boat. Oh, I can go in a place.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But there's a lot of stuff in here. There's so many things. There's a wrench.
There was nothing here. No choice to
There's
make, no path
more
to follow,
wrenches.
just
There's a
an
monkey
empty
wrench.
broom
There's
closet. No reason to
a
still be
clipper.
here.
Duct tape. Pliers. A mop bucket and a broom.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
I'm
At
looking
least if there was
around.
something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Well,
As
I
it
don't know.
He's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Fuck all? You can say it. I won't tell.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yeah.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't
Please
know.
offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I don't know. It's pretty cool in here. It's fun.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
But since
I never would have thought
you
to
didn't
mention
mention it, I thought that it must be important. Because if you don't mention something...
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
Exactly.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite."
I didn't
Your
say
friends
XD.
find this concerning.
Come on, narrator. Say RAR XD for me. Please.
Stanley was fat and ugly and
Oh.
really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's
Ooh,
how stupid
nepotism.
he is. That or
But-
with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh, cool. I'm so exciting. Can we get to that part of the game?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's coming to a staircase.
No, I wanted to go
Stanley
back in the
walked
broom
upstairs
closet. All
to
right.
his boss's office.
Ooh. What's down here?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
It's true,
And in
I
such
did.
a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
But I
And then
mean,
something occurred to Stanley.
my boss
Maybe,
isn't here
he thought
either.
to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence.
I mean, that is a
in single
possibility.
moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
Neither
And
does a
Stanley
looping
pondered this,
environment,
he
but...
began to make other strange observations.
Oh.
For example,
Ooh, we
why
went into a
couldn't he
different room.
see his feet when he looked down?
Oh, that's a good...
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever
a good
he
point.
went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
they're a little
Stanley said
varied.
to himself, this is all too strange.
See, the
This
car is
can't be
gone.
Real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
Oh, here's the car.
He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled.
Or
This
losing
is
my
all
mind.
a dream.
Either works, really.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon.
Maybe.
I'll go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So...
Yeah, I mean, I can't lucid dream in reality, so I might as well try it here. Ooh.
Then
Oh.
he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and
Oh.
Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Are these stars
How
or
was
are
he
these dust
remaining
particles?
so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
How much
One
do
he
I
was
get paid?
amazed He hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice
Ooh,
was
am I
describing
schizophrenic?
itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth
might just
was
be
that,
me.
Of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
All right, man, you're
Stanley
making a
is
lot of
as awake
assumptions
right
about me.
now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
But
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
you're telling me...
Did the voice not see him float
I'm
and
not
make the magical
necessarily
stars
believing
just
the
a
things
moment
you're
ago?
saying. You're just
How else
saying
would the
them
voice explain
and
all
assuming that I'm
This
understanding
voice was
them.
a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently,
Oh,
and he invited himself to wake up.
no, I just wanted to go into the corner.
cool weight of the blanket on his
Okay.
skin, the press of the mattress on his back.
I wanted to be in the
fresh
corner.
air of a world outside this one.
There is no world outside.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream.
Only being
wish
inside
it
is
to
where
be
all
over.
my joy comes from.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment
And maybe like,
and my wife
oh, I'm
and
married.
my job.
Congratulations
All I
to
want
me.
is my life exactly the way it's always been. My
What do you think
life
my
is
wife does?
normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh, hey, I am still in the corner. Wonderful. All right.
Stanley began screaming. Please,
Oh,
someone wake me
I
up.
thought I would
My name
actually
is
start
Stanley.
screaming.
I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real.
Uh-oh.
I must be. Can
I'm going
anyone
into
hear my
rage
voice?
mode.
Who am I? Who am I?
I'm turning into the Hulk.
And everything went black.
That's red. Oh. Did I die?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, I'm a woman now. That's
Mariella
fun.
woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her
Very
belongings,
inclusive.
and
Oh.
walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would
And no one
turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
Hello.
He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Is she normal?
I am in control of
Because
my mind.
she's hearing the same
I
words
know
that
what
I
is
heard.
real and what isn't.
So I guess schizophrenia
It
is...
was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
I accidentally
Then she
gave her
remembered the meeting she
schizophrenia.
had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
She is dressed very
She
nice.
had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there.
I mean, it's been like a
staring
minute.
at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Did she not call the police? Okay. I would make a very nice chalk outline, though. Oh. I'm back. Am I the #1 dad? No, I hate Mondays. Unfortunate.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So many
Stanley
things.
decided
Oh,
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I like work. I just hate my boss. True. Did anything change? Oh. Can I turn off computers? These people left their computers on. Hello? Input received. Do I have to turn off more computers? Anybody else got the
No
computer?
matter
though?
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Interesting. Do I have to... How did I get one input? I've lost my mind. Maybe it's over the course of events? Alright, well, it doesn't look like I can do anything. Oh no! Long live the king. I don't think I can do anything else with that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Sure, let's keep going left. Why not? I am tempted to go back into the broom closet.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling
Don't get
a wave
fired.
of disbelief,
I'll keep that in
Stanley
mind.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, the broom closet.
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I just like pissing you off, narrator. Can I get you to do something? Say something funny. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Alright, fine. He doesn't want me to have fun. Yeah, but guess what? I'm going back. Okay, well. I've been outsmarted.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Boss! I'm home. Ooh. What's this? Ooh. Ooh, I can go in his bathroom. Oh, this is very nice. I got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely purse. Thank you. Ooh, extreme bathrooms in Time magazine. I wouldn't feel comfortable having a toilet next to a large window. I don't know, that seems strange to me. I don't want everything to be on display while I'm going to the bathroom. Is this the boss's room? I don't think so. This looks like someone else's room. What? Up, please. I don't like that my name is in the elevator music, but... How high does this go? My controller is vibrating so hard. Can I... This is a long elevator. Holy crap. How tall is this building? Narrator? Narrator? Can I... We didn't go anywhere. Alright, what about down? Surely this will be different. I think that's the narrator. He's like humming along to the elevator music. Alright, fine. I won't go in the freaking elevator that just shakes. My hands are tingly.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
I can't leave.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra.
This looks like Dr. Burns' office from The Simpsons.
2845.
Ooh.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
$2845.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. $2845.
Nice. Alright, fine. 2, 8, 4, 5.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in.
Did you think I was gonna get it wrong again?
Oh. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Alright, you don't have to be so annoying with it. Oh, it doesn't even lead anywhere. It just opens up a secret passage that makes no sense in liminal space. Considering that was like the other room. Alright. Up. Okay, I guess I can't go up.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Bip, 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 bip. Oh. Did it break?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the
Ooh,
large
mind
door
control.
that read Mind Control Facility.
Who needs to escape? This is more exciting. Plus, this way has a button. Press the button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Strength? All you can upgrade is strength. This game is so essy. Oh. I didn't realize it opened up a new passage for me. Ooh, there's multiple computers over here. Cameras, and nothing else. They hate Mondays. Nothing else. Okay.
Now the monitors jumped to
Ooh.
life.
Oh, one of four got fired.
Each
You hate
bore
to
the
see it.
number
Oh.
of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
What was I, 427?
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where
Ooh,
freedom
where am I?
meant nothing.
427. That's me. Or was it 423? Nope, that's me. I live such an exciting life. How high does it go? 596? Oh, 600 employees. Well, 601, but they got fired.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe.
Is there
Couldn't
another
be
elevator?
true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That
Yes.
his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes. Alright, well. Am I going up or down?
He
Okay.
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
I mean, not as an
Wasn't it?
employee.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Alright, you're blowing things out of proportion, Mr. Narrator. I'm gonna need you to step back and calm down. Did I die? Did the game crash? Is this the elevator all over again? Oh. What? Wait. Oh. Oh, I
Here
exist.
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad.
Can I
or
turn-
content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold
I can't
reality
even
of
turn
his
any of them
past
on.
began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Oh, but I
For
can't.
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I don't think I have the power to do that. Ooh, big red button. Didn't do anything. Am I playing Simon Says? Why do some of them make pinging sounds? Is there a secret here? Why do some of them make pinging noises? I'm fascinated. Can I get more of them to make? Do I have to press these in? Please don't tell me I have to press these in a certain order. There's no way. Or maybe I just... can't do anything, and I'm just tricking myself. Wait, what's up there? I don't think this is what the game wants me to do, but... there's more than meets the eyes here. Oh, I can't go up there? Surely I should be able to go up there. There's a big button. Whatever. I'll just get on with it. Alright. Oh god, I can't read that.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation.
Oh, it looks like a meal.
To put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley. You didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that
I do.
what you want?
Yeah.
Control?
I want ultimate power.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do.
Good.
But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off.
But it worked for
and leave.
so many
If you want
years.
to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent.
Ooh, pertinent.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
That's fine.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
Ooh.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me.
I can do this.
Where are we going? What all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Okay, so I found 1, 2, 5, and 4. Where's 3?
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Oh, that's fun. Thank you.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you
How do I...
quite rich. almost hate to see it go.
How did I open the door?
I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Well,
I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
oh,
These are
thank you.
precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
I need to...
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yes.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Yeah.
These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me.
Surely.
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved?
Yes.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
I am but a player.
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
Oh, cool.
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
I wonder if there is a way to solve this.
World, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
I mean, I don't know how peaceful an explosion is going to be, but
all a part of the joke.
I guess I'll just go in the middle.
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until
okay.
the moment I say
goodbye, everybody.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I'm back.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ooh, it's storming. I wonder if I could get... Oh. Now that one's got input received too. Surely that means something. I'm not just deluding myself into thinking that everything in this game has a meaning. Can I go back to my cubicle?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a
It's
single
true.
difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Look, don't judge me for wanting to touch everything.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna ruin your story,
Yet there was
Stanley.
not a single person here either.
I'm gonna make
Feeling a
bad
wave of
decisions.
disbelief,
Oh.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
You
hoping
prick.
He might find an answer there.
How dare you? Coward.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
You've been talking for
That
so
kind of
long.
anxiety isn't healthy.
All
So
right,
he
don't judge me.
relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Christ. This is like mid-90s at best.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I wouldn't call anything I'm doing calm. You're being an ass, narrator.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control.
Alright, I'm gonna actually
Facility.
turn it off this time.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed
Yes,
with
yes,
television
yes. It's got
screens.
television screens
What
and
horrible
whatever.
secret
Who
did this
cares?
place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
You need to figure out how to say strength more correctly, narrator. Strength?
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature revealed.
You're making a fool
Each
of
bore
yourself.
the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom...
I've never met them before. I don't care about any of these people. Ooh, what's that one? That one wasn't frozen. That one might have been frozen, not fired. It's hard to tell.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy
Who's
with
to
his
say?
boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
I'm just doing this
He
so that...
refused to believe
Oh, I
it.
should also
He
face the
couldn't
other way.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Alright, I
It
guess I
was
should spin
unthinkable.
so that I can find
Wasn't
the
it?
door.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Because I couldn't find the...
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
I was just staring at
Controls
nothing for like a
labeled with
minute
emotions.
the first time.
Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
Be quiet.
Stanley decided
Shut up. Let me live. Am I back?
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
God, I hope so.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
I have
Freedom
defeated
was mere
capitalism.
moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Who's to say?
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking. But
How do you know?
happiness. Perhaps his
Everybody
goal
loves
had
power.
not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life
What about
he
my
lives,
wife?
it will be his.
Surely she'd tell me what to do.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
What if I don't step through the open door? Huh? What then? What if I stay in this metal prison forever? Oh, now you're quiet, huh? Now you got nothing to say? You know, I think you're scared, narrator. Scared of someone not following your orders. Knowing that eventually they will because they have to progress the game.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin. the feeling of liberation.
I'm in
and
Skyrim
the
now.
possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, good. I can go home to my wife now. Oh, I got 2 trophies. One for beating the game and one for getting a trophy.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
I'm not going to go anywhere
He
this
had to
time.
make a decision. What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly.
It's
The
true.
thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here, I can be happy.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
forever.
Until I have to go to the
I will
bathroom,
be
at least.
happy.
Unless I
Stanley
mean, I can
waited.
go in the coffee cup. It's
Hours
fine.
passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
I mean,
But the one thing he knew for sure...
There's a
beyond
clock
any
right
doubt,
there. I think I
was
can
that
tell
if
how
he
long
waited
it's been.
long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
yeah, it's been a whole minute. Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone.
This
What
isn't
did it
right.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. Ooh. I turned on dog mode. Hell yeah. Nothing. Stanley is a dog now.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
It did
Nor
make a
did
difference.
it
Now I'm a
advance the
dog.
story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Am I still a
This was
dog, or
not
does
the
that
direct
only
route to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
apply to
Perhaps he
the...
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh no, dog ending's done. Oh. Nope, never mind. It's still there.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend
It
a
has.
few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
It's so
Stanley
blue.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I'm drinking.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It is. It's rewarding. Plus, I can bark.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
It's not an obsession.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
You're up next for tea. Maybe they
Stanley
left.
sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
What was the message? Also, there's a lot to do in here. I think my coworkers left because I started barking at them. Literally barking. Oh, I got a trophy called You Can't Jump. I wasn't trying to jump, I was trying to bark.
At last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No. I'm going down. And there's nothing you can do to stop me.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
I sure
now,
did.
In order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Oh, do you not know where you're going? I thought you were supposed to be the omniscient narrator who's to guide me.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Oh, no, that's fine. Is it going to be to the left again?
No,
Yep.
no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
I don't know, dude. I'm not writing your story.
It's clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please?
Do you know what you're doing?
Let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now.
Congratulations.
This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
That wasn't even an option. Glad I can still bark, though.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
Wait, no, I've
Stanley,
seen this
close your
before.
eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
Why are the walkways already up? I needed to press buttons to get those to come up.
Trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
You better
Now,
not.
this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track.
Ah, Christ.
Okay, from the top.
Don't reset me. He reset me.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. Let's see if we can get input 3. Or where would it be? Oh, none of these have... Oh. I still have dog mode. Why do I still have dog mode on? That's fine.
When Stanley... Wait.
Oh.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely
Oh,
restarted.
you
the game.
didn't
Completely
restart at
fresh.
all.
Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I don't
Did
think
you
so.
Move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you?
Yeah,
wanna
I don't
move
know,
the
dude.
story.
I'm
It
just
was right
here.
Just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Oh.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay, this one. Oh boy, I'm in the back rooms. This is a liminal nightmare. Oh boy. Is this a story? Hello, Mr. Story?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
What?
promise you there definitely was a story here before.
It's
Do we
not
just-
awful.
Do we need to restart the game again? Well,
I
find
wouldn't.
it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay,
Wait.
let's give it a shot. Why not?
Wait, no, I think I... Okay.
All of
I
his
have a
co-workers were
feeling
gone.
that that
What
didn't
could it mean?
change anything.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Especially if the input isn't here. Yeah, input's not here, so it hasn't actually restarted. Because there's going to be no doors?
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Well, that's what
I
you
might be
get.
remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just
You
came
don't
from.
just willy-nilly
Why don't we go
reset.
back the other direction and see if we missed anything.
Oh, you want me to go back? Okay. Barking all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Queen. Okay. There's a lot of open doors that I can't get to.
Aha!
Oh.
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
I don't... Alright.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace
Where are you
our
leading me?
steps.
Man. Just on a wild goose chase? Oh. Oh, you didn't finish painting this part of the game.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
Did you...
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe...
Did you run out of
story
budget?
Took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Oh.
Congratulations!
Cool.
I know you put in a lot of hard work. And
Thank
it
you.
really paid off. So, good job.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
Can I...
No, I don't
That didn't
feel
end
bad
anything,
about
though.
this at all. We both know
still-
you didn't put
I
in
can still
any
bark.
actual work for that win. Some
Hey.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I followed your instructions to a T, man.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen
It's
this
just
time.
an unfinished
I have
office
to
building.
Restart.
Alright. Alright. Oh. Thank you.
All right, I've got a solution.
It's a line.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple
Oh,
is
it's
that?
trademarked? How did you trademark the line? No one has any say about that? Alright. Alright, well... Ooh, solitaire. Alright, well, I can just bark at the screen. That's fine. Alright, what's going on?
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Can I...
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
I
Or
mean,
put it another
probably.
way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is, in fact, a byproduct of one's subjective experience.
I found the line
of that
again.
existence,
Oh, wait.
Right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
Yes, it is.
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
I mean, it's your
Well, I'd
fault.
like to apologize.
You're the one
Not sure
waxing
where I was
poetic
going with all that.
about
You know what?
existential
I
knowledge.
think
Your
what we
line
need
is getting a
right
little
now
bit out of
is a
control,
bit
though,
of music
dude.
To lighten the mood.
Oh, okay, this does help. This does make the adventure much more enjoyable. But I can't hear my barking anymore. Uh-huh. Ooh, number 6 has a fancy desk. Oh, did we? Okay, that's fine. Alright, the adventure's going wacky. I can't control the adventure anymore. Oh. Why is there a... Why is there a payday mask? Are the people a fan of Payday series? That's interesting. Okay. I guess that's an Easter egg. Because it seems weird to just be in a corner. Unless we're gonna start playing... Payday. That's not right. Oh, it can go backwards too. Can anyone hear me barking? Oh. Ah. Your game isn't well made. I can tell. I'm switching areas. I found a glitch in the Matrix. I'm entering a different area. Alright. Music's...
Cut the music.
Oh.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
This is a beautiful fern. But where's Stark and Frieren? And Ubel? And Ceres. And the other ones that I can't remember their names. Himmel. Hubert. Okay, good. I can still bark.
Wait, what? We're back at the office?
I wonder if I should keep an eye out for the other Payday masks.
Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Did you not tell the line what we're doing? Did you just assume that the line would follow your instructions? Oh.
Oh, no.
We're back here.
Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you.
I didn't trust it. You trusted it. You made it.
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Okay. Hey, the line's back. Okay. Still got my bark. We're still in the same instance of the world.
You know what, Stanley?
Oh.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
It led us on an adventure.
People, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know.
Skyrim?
How about this direction?
Ooh. Does this lead to the Elder Scrolls 6?
This is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
I don't want it to be a
Whatever it
liminal
might be,
nightmare,
Stanley,
please.
I'm ready for it.
Going around in a square circle forever? Oh, hey, the adventure line's back.
Again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
No.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
No, it's fine. It's as important as you or I at this point. It is another character in this game, and I would be remiss if I didn't ask you to respect it. Okay, well, it's gone. It had a short cameo, but we're back.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door...
I'm gonna do counterclockwise just to spite you, narrator.
Somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination
What if I
corresponds
make
with
everyone
the
nauseous by doing
reverse
circles
door's origin.
on the
So
circles?
starting from the right, let us ask.
That's so many circles. My eyes are circles.
Lead us to where we're going. And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts,
That's so many
the door
circles.
on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
I am
Come,
getting
Stanley.
slightly nauseous.
Our destiny awaits.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, hold up. What's this?
Deviate from maintenance room, end up in monitor room. Narrator restarts the game. Discover the
That's
two
what
doors
this
room
is.
has many additional
It's all
doors.
one
Aimless
giant
wandering.
ending.
Narrator starts the game.
And we're supposed to restart the game eight times?
Oh, we're like in the middle.
That's really how all this goes?
Forgets
It's
about
all
previous restarts. Tempted to
determined?
play the story is prevented. Unable
So
to go
now,
anywhere.
according to the schedule, I restart
Find the line again.
Then what?
Become the
Am I
line.
just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
The narrator is gone after a long
Well,
time. Stanley dies.
consulted
God can
me.
only
Why
come
do I
soon
get
enough.
to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want
So
to be
who's
trapped like
really
this.
not
I
in
won't
control
restart
here?
The game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do
I
it.
think you're the one out of control here, narrator.
Timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know?
Don't you make the
Will
schedule?
someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
Time to
I
restart.
guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey.
Look, as
They're
long as I
always
can keep
saying that
barking.
life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope
I'm
that's where
fine.
we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Whoa. No. My bark is gone. That means it must have
All of his
truly
co-workers
reset.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Was it always a turn to the left? And a jump to the right? Oh, where's the input thing? I've lost it. I've lost the plot. Not that there was ever one to begin with, but...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Can I leave? I want to go through the escape path.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Well, so far I haven't gotten fired yet, and it seems to be working a
Stanley
treat, so...
decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might find coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What was down here again? Was down here the... Yeah, it was the parking lot. And me having... a mental breakdown. Much to the narrator's confusion. I mean, that's a good business strategy. I don't want to go in the elevator that goes nowhere. That wouldn't be fun.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons.
Oh, good.
Hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Kel Surprise indeed. I'm glad we're just skipping right through this. Can we skip the part where the elevator loads a new area? Okay. I guess not. I want to go back up.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind.
Yeah.
Stanley actually got back
I think I
into
missed
the
something in the
elevator and
office.
went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question.
Oh, there's
I
no
just
load
can't wait
now.
to find out.
Oh, nope, never mind. There's still a load. Hello? Knock, knock.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
It is.
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive, rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
I also am bolted to the edge of my seat. Oh, I can't leave now. Alright, well, I tried to put in the code, but it didn't work. So, guess we go back down.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going...
Well, yeah, there wasn't anything else I could do up there.
Gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I'm a genius, that's how.
No, I'm just kidding, man. I want to go up. I think I missed something.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
Maybe I just like elevators.
Begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time?
See, now you're thinking with portals.
Is killing me.
It could be anything. It could even be my boss's office. You never know. Maybe one day they change things. And I'd be remiss if I didn't want to see the changes. Oh.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me.
Same.
Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Alright.
Okay, I'm ready.
I don't think that was a minute.
Prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Well, you didn't give yourself a full minute. Okay. You okay there, narrator? We'll get there one day.
All right.
Get the
new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
I don't think the donkey bird would work with coffee. Because isn't it warm water in the bulb of the bird? And then the temper differential is what causes it to bob?
How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30
Is the elevator going slower?
This kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Oh, I'm glad I can be innovative.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door.
Just kidding. I want to go in the elevator again.
Facility.
Wahaha. Oh, he doesn't say anything anymore.
You know what?
Oh, he was just
I
thinking.
just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top.
This
of
is
the
like
elevator.
one of my worst nightmares.
The agony of waiting and anticipating and
Being
having to
stuck
guess,
in an elevator.
That's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice?
Can I get my bark back?
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley,
I mean,
it seems like nowadays
not
the
really.
only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible.
I mean, mid-2010, yeah, that'd be very true.
In the
Let's Play era.
But where's the tension?
Where loud equals funny.
In the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters. Why
prefer
aren't
the
you
low and
time to
slow.
Imagine the surprises. To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you.
I mean, it's
You're
pretty
the one
much
who
on
took
par
this
with most
bold
AAA
step of
releases at this
revisiting
point
the
in time.
exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out
It's like a
there.
fetch
You
quest.
see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're
Preach.
so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive.
That's why you should
people
do
like you so much,
Sudokus
Stanley,
or
because you're not
Pokedokus.
afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know.
Aw,
People
thank
look up
you.
to you.
I do
Which is
my
why-
best.
Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning.
I
They
would like to
really
thank
look
the
up to you,
people that have
Stanley.
been following
I don't
me
know
since
if
the
you
beginning.
realize the impact
Thank you.
have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous
I don't know
impact
how you
on
do
them
it, but
for
you've
the
done it.
better.
Oh, it's not the boss's
Good
office.
idea.
See? This is exactly what I was waiting for,
Conference
narrator.
should be just around the corner here somewhere.
It's me. It looks like someone's pointing at me with two fingers. That guy looks like he would be the narrator. I have nothing to back that up, but he just looks like it. Oh, world peace, baby.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
Oh. The man, the prophet, the myth, the legend, the parable. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, they got Alexander the Great on TED Talks?
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise.
Almonds,
in
chair,
storytelling
gum, table,
what
and a
it
nut
means to
bar.
craft
I
a
really like
truly
nuts.
Unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
A meet and greet with the Lord. Hallelujah. What do we got? Break a leg, champ. I don't think my boss would say that. What does this say? An unforgiving account of ups as well as downs. Highs and lows. Isn't that what life's about? And Star Magazine just gave me 5 stars. Why do I have... Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. I love the way you ride elevators. And my daughter is apparently, or my child is apparently 6 years old. I'm so popular with my friends and family. Oh my god. Hello everybody. It's me, Stanley. From the Stanley Parable. Cut the lights. Oh, the game broke. Okay. Back to the beginning.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It could mean so many different things. I still want to know the input. But it's not here anymore. I don't think I'm ready for new content yet. There's so many more old content I haven't done. That felt like a different walk.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I did go in the door on my left. Thank you for asking.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase,
I'm not even going to let you
walked
finish your
upstairs
thoughts
to his
anymore,
boss's
narrator.
office. Here's
Okay,
the
good.
door, just go.
Thank you. I'm glad you've decided to just expedite this entire experience. Now, what happens if I go back in the elevator?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
No, I
Mind
didn't.
Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Ooh, how violent. How violent of a
The door behind him was not
death
shut. Stanley
are we
still
talking
had
here?
every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Like, am I going to be
At
drawn
this
and
point,
quartered,
Stanley was
or
making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward
guillotined?
and willingly confront his death.
Slaughtered beyond recognition? Ooh, a hole. Did I do it? Ow, my legs. Oh, I'm trapped.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to
Ooh,
his
I get to be
demise,
compressed.
it reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story. Trapped forever in his narrow vision,
I'm gonna
of what
become a
this story
pancake.
is. Perhaps his death
I've
would
always
have
wanted to
been
become a
lost,
pancake.
like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Goodbye. Thank you for having me. Oh.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Okay, well, that was fun. Oh. I'm not dead. I've been saved by the grace of God. And the old
And yet
narrator
it would
quit,
be
I
just
guess.
a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Who knows?
When
Ooh,
every path you
I'm in the
can walk
library
has been
from Near
created for
Replicant.
you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
It's true. Oh my god, it's the corridor. And the famous 2 doors. Fascinating. Oh my god, these are what the doors look like. And this is a cubicle. Oh my god. This is thrilling beyond words. I can turn off all of the computers. Good job, Kevin Brighting. Does it matter which way I go? I want to explore the entire museum. He used to just be in a stone room. Ooh. What is this?
Walked over the bridge. When Stanley came to the lift, he traveled upwards to the number 6 at the top of the facility to end this injustice forever.
Oh.
Stanley stood on the roof.
I'm expecting.
Stanley pushed the number 6. Nothing there. Shoot. Well, Stanley, try the other one then, the orange lever.
That's actually very interesting. It's behind the scenes of voice acting. Oh. What the hell was that? The countdown ending, was that the one where I exploded? Probably was. It's actually very interesting. To see what it looked like. Dead strong bad. How do you type with boxing gloves on? What a reference. What do the lights in the control room do? I really want to know, Montgomery Jones. Business broker, please partner with a very warning business visit sent to you. Not spam. What is your message for today? There's a skeleton inside of you. There are more skeletons in this world than humans. Thanks and goodbye. Great, wonderful. Thank you for your insight into the earth that we live on. I haven't come across the apartment ending. I'm being spoiled. What is this? Maintenance layout. Oh. It's just the different ways it would have been arranged. Can I pull these levers? Levers? Zending levers. What's a zending? Zending. Fascinating. Four major trailers. Okay, well. I think that's everything we need to see here. Just been going on a tour. Warzone? Is this Call of Duty Warzone? Okay, I would like to leave now. Oh boy. Game, how do I leave? Oh, I think it's this way. Okay. Thank you for the museum. It was very informative.
Look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
I mean, he's free. He's not talking anymore. You've freed him from the mortal coil. And now I am free of the mortal coil.
Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
They are only felt. Whoop, vibrating. Ooh.
Listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Oh, I can?
Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game.
How do you know I'm playing on
As long as you
PlayStation?
move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now, and it'll be your only true choice.
Nah, it's fine.
Whatever you do, choose it.
Nah,
Don't
I'll
let
die.
time choose for you.
Kill me! Sweet release. Alright. I died. That's all I wanted. That's all we all want. An end. But the end is never the end.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally.
Oh, that's...
This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted. No
you-
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That's... You've never said that before. What's wrong, narrator? Are you feeling wistful? Are you upset that I died? And appreciative that I am back alive? Once again? To bicker with you?
When Stanley came
To
to
argue
assess
over the
two of
choices that we
this was
both
not
make?
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I mean, I'm okay with
Wow.
admiring. Look at how beautiful it is. It's
This
blue.
room. What a beautiful room.
There's so
What a
much blue.
gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour
right.
on his... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door.
It's
on his
true.
left.
I am a working man.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
Oh.
incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
It's a warehouse. Can I end it all?
But in his eagerness to prove
I absolutely
that he is in
can.
control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
I take my own
Good
way
job,
out.
Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. Mentally and physically. Although I did break my body and kill my mind, but that's neither here nor there.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, they're all of the computers
No
are
matter
broken
how
now.
hard Stanley looked,
Well, this one's
he
not.
couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That's worrying. Do they all say the end is never the end now? Oh, yeah, they do. Problematic. I'll get to you eventually, new content.
When Stanley came to a
I wanna see what all the
this
base
was not
game
the right
has.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps
Yes.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh,
lounge
wow,
was
it's
sublime,
so
a
blue.
work of art. But eager to
Okay.
get back to business,
I
Stanley
think he
took
had
the
something
first
different to
open
say
door
about
on
it
his
that
left.
time, but can't be asked. All right, let's
Stanley
go.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, I won't kill myself this
Look,
time.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your
I don't
trust
think you're
in
my
someone
enemy.
else can be difficult, but the fact is,
I just think you're a
the
prick.
story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I don't know.
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
My wife?
Please, stop trying to make
My
every
wife and
decision by
child?
yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me,
Oh,
I'm asking for her.
is it actually my wife?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Do I have an estranged
She's
wife?
been waiting.
Oh. Am I not happily married? Did we divorce? Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Is it my
To
wife?
reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I don't want to. Look, she wanted to have her mother-in-law, her mother, I guess, my mother-in-law, stay in the same house as us. That's unacceptable. The mother wouldn't even be paying any sort of rent. She would just be smooching. He put you in timeout. He did. Welcome, welcome, Mrs. Punchums. I'm playing the Stanley Parable for the first time ever. No, he's fine. Look, I don't want to...
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him.
I didn't pick up the phone.
Not just with radiance, but with
damn
hope.
ads.
Hope
Yeah,
for a
sorry, I have
life
ads now.
Wait. Oh, goodness.
Gotta get those
Stanley,
13
did you
cents.
just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly.
I did. I unplugged
didn't even know
it.
that was possible. Let me double check.
Oh, it's too many papers.
It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone.
Well, I didn't.
He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Didn't I already
Not
pledge myself to
picking up
my
the phone
wife?
is actually somehow an incorrect
Isn't that the whole
course of
point of
action.
marriage?
How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
I chose an option
Why
you
not
didn't think
noticed
of?
it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
I am.
I can't believe I was so
I'm
mistaken.
a real
This is why
boy.
you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely
That's fine.
ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk
I
on
don't
my
think
watch.
anybody would pick
I'm
up a
going to stop
phone
the game
in a
for
dark
moment
room.
So we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instruction.
Oh, I don't want to learn. Please don't. Okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
Uh-huh, go
For
on.
example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Hi, Rupert.
He could invent a machine
tie
that
is very
eliminates
big.
food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Oh,
Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read.
that's the option I
Which
chose.
choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow
That
the
could have
person
been
to
a
finish their thought,
scam
then
call.
provide
Yeah,
an
exactly.
excuse why you cannot
Like, what if
continue
it was
talking.
someone asking me
Turn to a
about
partner
my
and
car's...
practice saying, my goodness, is it
oh God,
4:30?
what's the thing?
I'm supposed to be having
Extended
a bad
warranty, that's
second
it, thank
crack.
you. Ooh, we get to practice.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
That guy has so much
Most
trust in his
medical
life.
professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you
I mean,
begin
I
to
make
wonder if
more.
your choices
We
are
have to
actually
decide what
meaningful
flavor tea
and
we
whether
want to
you'll
brew.
ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the
Oh, good.
feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Oh, I need to remember? Is there going to be a test?
Ah,
Oh.
welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on
Is
good
your-
decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Is your thoughts that deterioration happens by putting a bunch of forklifts in the same place? Is this forklift clipping through the wall? I think it is. Can I answer the phone now? Do people even know that this is a phone anymore? Like, this is an old ass phone with the bone receiver and the freaking rotary. No shot people know that's a phone. That's how phones were like 30 years ago. Oh, we're back in here. Why did only that room deteriorate?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Oh.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get
it'd be
you home
fine.
as soon as possible.
I used to love dialing the rotary phone. I did too.
Worse.
It was very fun.
Unfortunately, it seems this place
It was
is not
very
well equipped to deal with reality.
satisfying in like a, I don't know, the way it felt and the sound that he made. It sounded. It was very pleasant in a sensory experience. Oh, I'm back here. Hello. Can I open any of these? No. Oh. I'm back in the blue room.
You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Oh, okay. Thank you for sending me home.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Got it.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
They're closed.
He entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh, I think I broke the world. Ah, that's fine. It happens. Look, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. I guess I can't go this way. We could be dyslexic. Okay. Narrator? Oh.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did
It
you
was
think
funny.
was so special about seeing the game undone?
It was
Left here like
funny.
So much garbage. It's worthless now.
No, it's
And what am I
not.
supposed to do? Even if there were
It's
a way to
avant-garde.
continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story
You
is
could
now
sell
incorrect?
this.
How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely?
No.
To willingly destroy all of my work?
Sell this.
I don't know.
I mean, if someone can tape a banana to a wall and sell it for $6.2 million, I'm pretty sure you could make an NFT out of
I have
this.
to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
You don't. Oh. Oh. Are you okay, narrator? I don't think he's...
Oh, I'm here.
I don't think you
I'm
shut it
still
down
here,
correctly.
Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever.
I
Now
am.
look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
Well, you tried to reset
It was the
it.
only thing in the world that was mine. And
Did you blow in the
ran into
cartridge?
ground. What?
Maybe
did you
that's
think
the
that would be
problem.
Funny? You just had to see?
Yes.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
I am like
He
Stanley.
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for
Okay,
it.
no need to swear.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
Calm yourself,
There's a
narrator.
world outside of you. You're a child.
I'm fairly old.
My story.
Yeah, he didn't turn it off
If
and
you'd
on
just gone
again.
through the
Yeah.
door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a
Understandable.
whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make
Well, clearly, it looks
behave
like you...
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Okay,
I'm
I got
quite
it this
sure
time.
You'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Got it.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Got it. Left.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
There might be.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What if I don't make a decision? What if my decision is to not make a decision? Does the narrator get annoyed? I don't think he cares. Left. Oh, he didn't say anything this time. Oh, well, that's good.
No! Why did you do that?
Wait, why?
Quickly, hurry back.
Well,
Behave exactly as
I think I
Stanley
broke
would.
him.
That means choosing responsibly.
All right, fine, I'll go left.
And always putting
And by
the
left, I mean
story
right.
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Well, what if I do
All
it
right.
backwards?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Enter the door. Oh. Oh. If I can't see it, I don't know if I'm going the right way.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
How dare
Stanley
you.
decided to go up to
Spam.
his boss's office, hoping he might find
Be
an answer
gone,
there.
thought. Oh, what did you say, narrator? Sorry. Ah! No, the broom closet's closed. I can't go back in the broom closet. That's who was on the phone, the spam caller? Yeah.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You can get daily viewers for only 19 payments of $38.98. I can't go anywhere. He's leading me by the balls. Oh, this isn't his
Standing
room.
inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
This isn't my manager's
Shocked,
office.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up.
Night
But
Shark
now he
115.
would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. Well, clearly the game is broken.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
No.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yes.
You didn't mishear me, did you?
No.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
But Stanley can't talk. That's one of the...
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it.
Can
But
you do it
know
for me?
what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
I don't
If
think
you
he
didn't want
does.
to see what I had to
All
show
he
you,
knows how to
then why
do
did
is
you
press
come
buttons
here?
in a
You
room.
had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say
Because
something
you told me to.
Explain
I tried
yourself,
going
you
to the
coward.
left.
You...
Okay, no need to name call.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, hey, I broke the claim. I broke...
Hello?
Oh.
Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
I broke the
Hear
game
me?
by ending the
All
game.
right. Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs
Well
you
done,
to make
crows,
a
crows,
decision.
crows,
It
crows,
cannot exist
crows.
without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
How come he's upset when Stanley does this, but when I tried standing still, he didn't say
More
anything?
important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So,
You hear me?
Do you think the narrator gets off on this?
You listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
Like, this is how the narrator rustles his jimmies.
Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Help. The credits are broken. Help me. Oh.